Bernardo Silva. Silva turns to City gold.
Bernardo Silva. Aguero!
Now Bernardo Silva. Brilliantly volleyed into the net by Gabriel Jesus.
Bernardo Silva. Phil Foden. Manchester City lead.
Bernardo Silva. Oh, and it's dropped and flicked in by David Silva. The magician crept in behind the Swansea City back line to apply the finishing touch. And Manchester City, the best team in the land right now, show just why they are the best team in the land right now.
Bernardo Silva. Dyer's missed it. Sterling's in. City strolling 4. Tottenham have nowhere to look. Dyer has a hole to dig and hide in.
Gundogan.
A clever little run there, wasn't it?
Bernardo Silva. Aguero, there is that third goal. Another header, 2 headers for Aguero, and Manchester City now pulling away.
Absolutely potent in front of goal, Aguero. Great ball in here from Bernardo Silva, and fabulous header from Aguero to get his second of the game.
Worked short by Bruyne. Silva. Danilo. Brilliant. Wonderful goal from Manchester City to break the deadlock. It takes the long-range spectacular to breach this Burnley back line.
Gundogan again has found a pocket of space. Looking for Bernardo Silva and finding him. Aguero! Of course! Does what he's always done for Manchester City, their record scorer. He's the one that finds the way through. He's been doing it for 300 games in City colours now.
Sterling. Attacking Lingard. And feeding it for Bernardo Silva. And David Silva! Silva turns to City gold. And the best team in the land are right now the best team in Manchester. İlkay Gundogan. Raheem Sterling. Bernardo Silva. İlkay Gundogan settles it. Surely now the City is blue again.
De Bruyne's ball in, a better ball. Oh, it's a much better ball, whether he intended it or not. Kevin De Bruyne has given Manchester City a lifeline with 5 minutes to go.
Bernardo Silva, Mahrez, neat and effective. Bernardo Silva again, and David Silva steers Manchester City into a 10th minute lead, which in the circumstances is probably what they really, really need. Van Dijk howls for a push. Led by Aguero. And there is Aguero! Wonderful! Fulminating! Fabulous! Fantastic! 7 goals in his last 7 league appearances here against Liverpool. Is that the goal that reinvigorates the title race?
Poor touch from Bruyne, slipped in for Aguero. 2-0 City. Him again. Kun Aguero up to 29 for the season. And another nasty moment in the Fulham rear guard. Offer gifts, and by this team they will be lapped up.
Ilkay Gundogan. David Silva wide. This looks more promising. Bernardo Silva gets the early ball in. Aguero scores. They gave him the space and he said thank you. Keeping up his record of scoring in every Premier League game so far.
Silva, Jesus! Pounces, plunges, scores.
Edison smacking the ball upfield. She's just ending up on the deck. Here's Riyad Mahrez. And still brilliantly taken. Sets the seal on another excellent Manchester City performance. Ball clear. Rodri for Sterling. Riding the challenges, finding De Bruyne. Now Bernardo Silva. Sterling made the run for him. Worked in the other way and brilliantly volleyed into the net by Gabriel Jesus. It's a picture book goal for Manchester City. Pass after pass after pass, all with precision. Brilliantly finished. They lead by 2-0.
It's exhibition stuff, isn't it?
De Bruyne, it has done. Pep Guardiola punches the air, Kevin De Bruyne punches the air. It's a significant second goal because it may well have put West Ham out of reach in terms of a recovery.
Yeah, great goal.
Foden looking for the corner and finding it. Well, he's had to wait more than a year for his first Premier League goal of the season, and now he's got 2 in as many games. Here's Foden again, lovely reverse ball in, and they're queuing up for it in the middle, and it's 4, courtesy of David Silva. It's a gold standard performance from Manchester City tonight.
Flags up eventually against Bernardo Silva.
Yeah, flag. You're probably right. Yes, it's probably weighed on his mind. He's seen this side figure out how to stop Manchester City scoring too many goals and getting away from the West Brom team on that night.
Well, of course, the advice for Chris Kavanagh and all other Premier League officials is not to blow the whistle. And the decision is a goal, and this is quite dramatic because the West Bromwich Albion players stopped when they saw the flag from Sean Massey-Ellis. Manchester City continued, and they have been given the goal, and they lead 2-0.
Well, it's quite incredible, really.
Everton only got a point. The way things are, only City of the leading contenders will have picked up a maximum, and they will have picked up a maximum at the expense of their biggest rivals, and Alisson's given it away again. And there's Raheem Sterling. A City goal for Sterling at Anfield. That for him, personally, priceless. 2 Alisson errors in next to no time. That for him, personally, unthinkable. And City now on top, and they will take some knocking off.
Bernardo Silva set up for Mahrez! What a fantastic goal from Riyad Mahrez! Typical Mahrez, you might say. That wonderful effort, bent him beautifully, and City lead again.
What a goal. What a brilliant goal that is.
Gundogan, Fernandinho. Bernardo Silva, Torres! Finally, they picked their way through. A moment that has felt inevitable for half an hour's second half football. Bernardo Silva, Rodri, 2-1 City. Smart, authoritative near post flick, and the would-be champions have come from behind to lead. Foden rattled towards Mahrez, rolled in for Bernardo Silva and tucked home by Phil Foden. What a beautiful goal from Manchester City. Immaculately constructed and certainly tucked away by one of the young players of his generation.
Rodri, Walker cuts it back. Here's Bernardo Silva. He has Foden in space on his left foot. That's blocked. Should be Sanchez's. Doesn't take it at the first attempt, and then Gundogan puts it away. The flag has stayed down. Bernardo Silva in possession. Grealish back on the side, scored an excellent goal, and here's De Bruyne. It's 1-0. Well, he's not annoyed now, Pep Guardiola. 4 minutes on the clock. Kevin De Bruyne, and that was all too easy for Manchester City, who lead the derby by 1-0. Walker, foul by Fabinho. Taken quickly. De Bruyne, excellent start this by City, takes a deflection off the post and in! Kevin De Bruyne for Manchester City! It's a frenzy at the Etihad. Raheem Sterling is off the hook. The leaders lead Liverpool by 1-0.
Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, rolled through for Kevin De Bruyne, who sweeps City into a smooth lead. Just another one from the City gallery of picture-perfect goals.
He's Gundogan. Bernardo Silva, some talk over his future at the moment, but he's back in the team today, in place of Riyad Mahrez. Bernardo Silva with the bent ball in, and Gundogan is there! There's the opening goal! It's not taken long. The champions on their way again. İlkay Gundogan inside 5 minutes. And that has punctured the mood here.
Bernardo Silva. 4 in the penalty area. Joe Cancelo's on the edge. Here is Joe Cancelo. Steadied himself and picked his spot. It's only a second Premier League goal ever for Joe Cancelo.
Now Haaland bearing down on goal. Haaland! He is a one-man wrecking ball swinging through Premier League defences. Haaland for City again, and now they've got 2 at Molineux.
Bernardo Silva, Phil Foden, Manchester City lead with 7 minutes played. It's the home-grown blue. Stockport-born Phil Foden makes it Manchester City 1, Manchester United 0, and it had been coming.
Cancelo, Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva keeps going. Back out it goes to De Bruyne! Stunning goal from Kevin De Bruyne. City lead 3-1.
Bernardo Silva, and they have the numerical advantage here, City. Can he pick the right pass? It's Haaland! Finally hurting West Ham, but hurting West Ham again, and doing what he's done against everyone. He gets his goal, he always gets his goal. It's 100% City, and they will win this game.
Alvarez to Grealish. Grealish, who scored the Manchester City goal in the derby here last season. Of course, United did come back to win 2-1. This is Haaland, though, to give it a 2-goal lead to City. Erling Haaland's 11th goal in the Premier League this campaign. He, on his own, has scored as many Premier League goals as the entire Manchester United team this campaign. Here is Bernardo Silva, who's always got a trick up his sleeve. Akanji! In stoppage time ahead of half-time, Manchester City drag it back to 2-2.
Foden. Walker. Grealish. Foden. Oh! Clean as you like. Struck with sweet perfection by Phil Foden for 1-1 at Goodison.
Bruyne again. A little bit too brave, and they've been punished for it by Phil Foden. Brighton determined to play out from the back, ultimately doing it in the wrong areas. Foden capitalising.
Bernardo Silva. And there's Foden! Clear blue water for Manchester City. Noel Gallagher leading the put-the-end celebration. Foden's 25th goal of his best ever goal-scoring season. And Manchester City take another stride towards the title.
And as soon as Bernardo Silva rolls out of that challenge from Anthony Robinson, all of a sudden City look like they're in business.
Bernardo Silva. Delicious ball in, and Gvardiol has another. Almost in slow motion, there was a look towards the linesman. No flag. And now the celebration in front of the hordes of travelling fans, who must believe now they're just 8 days away from lifting that trophy again.
This is Bernardo Silva. Phil Foden! Oh! For Manchester City! Inside 90 seconds, the player of the year shows why he's been worthy of such accolades. And on the last day of the season, you don't get a game to start any better than that if you are Manchester City. Oh. Bernardo Silva. Rodri! There's the roar! There is the sound, perhaps of Arsenal hearts breaking. The man for the big moment delivers once again. Doku. Bernardo Silva onto Haaland, and he's got it in! He took his time, but cool as you like, from Erling Haaland on his 100th appearance for Manchester City. That is goal number 91.
I'll tell you what, he does fantastically well.
As Haaland tries to get the ball in and manages it. Perfect start for Manchester City inside the opening 10 minutes. He is the man that you just cannot silence. Paquetá, the man frustrated. Haaland, the man to capitalise.